On the back there, yeah.
So we most times do a top five.
What did you?
Because it's not just top five; it's top five, top five, top five. You know what I'm saying? This week, though,
Switching up on you, motherfuckers.
switch up. We're calling this 1v1.
Great.
We don't got a button for it, so I'm just gonna.
We'll work on that. I got an idea.
There's some.
Really?
There's some for you.
That's a little dramatic. Well, I'll take it. 1v1 in this
1v1.
motherfucker. Stop. You don't have to do that. Did not have to do that again.
I like how you memorize the keys.
Hey, bro, we putting in work over here.
All right.
You feel me? It's 1v1. You already know the vibes.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is 1v1 per se? I'm gonna bring up something. Nick can bring up something. But we're gonna have a little discussion point for y'all asses. You feel me? We're gonna have something. Hopefully, y'all motherfuckers will put in some input in the comments. But yeah, I'll let y'all do what they do. But feel free to chime into this discussion. But my idea per se, just throwing it out there. But this is the situation. I'll let Nick pick the other album to this. But if you don't want to do that, Nick, I'll pick both.
So I gotta pick one album against what you're gonna do.
You already know what album I'm going against. So
Go ahead and introduce it.
Kissland, Weeknd, technical debut album. Seeing how the trilogy isn't an album.
It's his debut. Yeah.
It's just 3 projects put together. But the debut album of The Weeknd, if anyone doesn't know The Weeknd, wow, that'd actually be like living under a rock type shit. I guess if you just weren't with the genre, but I don't know what genre does he fall under.
Alternative R&B.
Alternative R&B. He said it here first. Hey, I love how I was looking for The Weeknd and I was in W like an idiot. But yeah, I'm going with Kissland. Feel free to After Hours, Be Behind the Madness. I thought you picked Starboy, but that's just a guess.
I'll be completely honest with you. I picked 3 albums over it.
3. Go ahead, pick one. That's all I'm asking for.
Just one. I'll go After Hours.
After Hours.
I'll go After Hours.
All right.
So make your case for why
Kissland is a better project than After Hours. Whew, that's not even. Let's just start this. Professional. A perfect start to a Weeknd project. Probably one of the better songs on this project. I would say he's got a couple lengthy songs on this tape. Like Professional doesn't need a third verse. It just didn't. But nonetheless, this is how you set the tone for a project. And that's just the intro. It goes into the town, which honestly one of the better piano keys I've heard in a song. At the time of my life when I first heard it, I thought I could play the piano. Adaptation, Love in the Sky. There's really one song, but he put it into. You already know how I feel about transitions and all that good stuff. You feel me? So that's just me.
it starts off with very good transitions.
No, definitely set the tone.
The first 5 songs go into each other very well.
Very well. It Belong to the World. I think that's a very, like, if you didn't fuck with Belong to the World, I understand it. Because it's honestly not, like, the best Weeknd song ever. But it genuinely carried its weight in this album. It fit the theme, I'll tell you that. And then the one best song on the project, Live For, featuring Drake. I'm not going to blame anyone for anything. The song's just not that good.
Nope.
Very repetitive. But then we move into Wanderlust.
Great song.
Oh, my gosh.
I like the remix better.
I genuinely, you can hear the Michael Jackson influence in that song. If you don't hear it there, I don't know where else you're gonna hear it at. But this is genuinely one of his more, like, I literally feel Thriller trying to like exuberate out the song. But yeah, I mean, I actually going to love the album version more than Pharrell's version. But
I like both, but Pharrell's version just has those keys.
It does. It make you want to jam a little bit more than the album version. But the album version had me singing. And then, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, Weeknd song ever in Kissland, which we don't even got to talk about Kissland, Nick. That's that. We'll say that when we actually get discussing. But I would say very interesting place to peak at your album halfway through, or at least a little more than halfway through. But goes into Pretty, good sing along, a little lengthy of a song. Tears in the Rain. The song really doesn't pick up till like 5 minutes in where he just starts flexing his vocals. But another lengthy song. Wanderlust, the Pharrell remix, which we already talked about it. Get you a little jiggy, you feel me? And then he finishes with Odd Look, probably the most forgettable outro in outros. And that's Kissland the project. But I mean, in terms of just sitting through and listen, if you really played this project 1 through 12, I believe it's 12. If you really sit and listen to this project 1 through 12 and understand the theme behind it, you will really get yourself a little bit of an experience, in my opinion. It really, look, if you just broke up with somebody, if you just in your feels, it's not something, in my opinion, I mean, I've learned to love the project, I can listen to whatever, but not something, in my opinion, that you go around listening to on your way to the club. But a late night drive, cooling, headphones on, whatever, this is really gonna make you think the whole night. You're gonna feel the vibes. That's all I can say. But that is a little song by song breakdown of Kissland. I don't know if you noticed. I've been feeling to do that.
So,
go ahead. Hit me with the after hours.
Kissland is a fine album.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I enjoyed it when it came out. I thought it was a step down from
the trilogy.
Not the I don't like doing that because I listen to those individually.
Got you.
I don't consider that one album. I consider that 3 different albums.
But you're saying from when he dropped the trilogy, this project was a step down
from the because I like the last. What was that one called?
That's the one with Wednesday, isn't it?
Echo of Silence.
Echo of Silence. Damn it.
Echo of Silence. That's better than Kissland to me. And so it was a step down from that, but still solid.
Yep.
But I'm not making a case for Echo of Silence. That could be another day.
Yeah, to be honest, personally, I don't like to compare the trilogy itself to any of the other projects because the trilogy really is the rise. Like that put the world onto the Weeknd, so we can leave that where it is. But go ahead. What are you defending, Nick?
So, After Hours is the latest album from the Weeknd. Came out 2020, one of the biggest releases for 2020 for real.
Yeah, because niggas didn't want to drop music in 2020.
Right. I think the Weeknd's album was just so far along. It was like, yeah, just drop it.
I think he was already gonna drop it, and then like Corona hit, and he was like, "Am I supposed to cancel the drop?" And kudos to him for not actually, because a lot of people would have just shelved it. But he was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take every award show that possibly exists."
The great thing is, he didn't get no Grammys because he didn't.
Yeah, because he protested them niggas.
Yeah,
because they weren't feeling his album whole T.
So fuck him. But this album had, if you're a Weeknd fan, you're gonna find at least a couple songs on here you're gonna like, because ever since Kissland, I'd say Kissland was the first one that had like him venturing off into different forms of himself.
Yeah.
I think that like came out in Beauty Behind the Madness. That's the one where we got a whole bunch of like pop songs from him. You know, and
I think that's his more commercial phase, honestly.
Right. So this album to me reminds me of that album, but way more refined. Because it has every era of the Weeknd in 2020 format.
No, I can agree with that.
If you like that trilogy Weeknd, you got Escape from LA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Repeat After Me. You know what I'm saying? You got Until I Bleed Out. You got fucking Alone Again. You got these songs that kind of take you back to those days. If you like more of the, Michael Jackson 80s inspired Weeknd, you got songs like I'm Scared to Love, Hardest to Love. You got Blinding Lights, In Your Eyes. You got those songs that meet that criteria. If you are just a Metro Boomin fan, you got like 4 songs on here. Man.
No, I will test
you got some of Metro's best too. It's not like Metro gave you just some random songs.
This might
gave
be
you some hits.
This might be the Weeknd's best produced project.
He gave you some hits, man. And as far as production, yeah, you're right. This is to me his best produced album by far. Like, I don't even think it's anything close. The beats he has on here are something to write home about. I think if you are a fan of The Weeknd, you're going to find something on here that you can fuck with. And if you're not a fan, you might find some stuff too, because he does experiment.
This is probably his most diverse project too. I'll give you that one.
He also, like Snow Child, for example, I never heard The Weeknd make a song like Snow Child. That kind of has like a Toronto sound to it. Which I think The Weeknd, he don't sound like other Toronto people. You know what I'm saying? That's the most like Toronto type beat I've heard him on. It literally sounds like it was made like in the winter. He has songs like that. He has a song like After Hours, which has like a house music type feel to it, but still like trappish at the same time.
Metro put in work there. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, man. It's like,
it's surprising you mentioned Faith.
Oh, Faith's great too. Like I just assume I put that with the Metro songs.
That's right. Best song on the project.
One of them for sure. And overall, just the time period it was released in, I think hurt it because he couldn't tour with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But besides that, great music videos. The best music videos he's ever made.
I think after I don't even like the song that he did the video for.
You talking about the first person jump?
Yes.
We watched that together.
Bro,
I remember we watched
that video. Had me
that
shook.
joke was tough. I don't like that song either. False alarm.
False alarm. There.
Yeah.
I didn't even care for the song, but the video was so tough. It really made me think he's never gonna outdo
The thing
a
is,
video
it
for this.
reminded me of. You ever see Hardcore Henry?
No.
It's like a first person movie.
Word.
And ever since I've seen that, I'm like, I kind of am numb to like those type of like music videos and stuff. That joke was crazy. I'm not trying to take anything away from it.
Perfect.
It was like that's a great video. I like the videos for this better because he's playing the same dude.
He's keeping the character theme,
and he's going to and like when he's like he go on Jimmy Fallon and stuff with that same outfit.
He kept it. What was the video where he got his head chopped off?
In Your Eyes.
Yeah, that one. No, that one's not fair for me.
I like that one.
That video was a dud.
I like that one. It felt like some 80s horror movie type shit. I'm a truth be told, I like those type of things. So I like that. You know, the Until I Bleed It Out video is dope too. The Snow Child is basically anime. It's an anime video. You know? So I think Kissland is a fine project.
Mm-hmm.
I think from a beat standpoint, it doesn't come close.
Okay.
I think from a quality of song standpoint, I'd say it's similar. I think lyricism goes to this album because The Weeknd's just like learned a lot more since then. I think he's better at structuring a song because a lot of those songs, like especially in the beginning, songs like The Professional, songs like The Town, they're good songs. They kind of drag.
No, definitely.
They kind of drag and they kind of just like seem aimless. And a lot of points in the song I'm just getting to, what the fuck are you talking about? You know,
no, there's definitely growth. But
the best song in that run is Adaptation. Because Adaptation has a clear theme to it. And I think the lyrics do a good job reflecting that.
Gotcha.
I don't think Professional, I don't think Town do that as well.
Oh, I can't agree with that. The way Professional starts, no, I can't agree with that. But no, I'll give you this. I think the quality of song on Kissland is better simply because I think this one was a little more raw. And like you said, it is more refined on After Hours. But it kind of also gave me the feel of, all right, this is almost like I've dabbled here, I've dabbled there. This is, let me put it all together. And I didn't want to say like I've heard it before because certain songs, like you said, Snow Child, I don't think I've heard a song like Snow Child before. So he did give us a little bit of new, but I felt like the Weeknd we got on Kissland was like, all right, this is like me. This is my professional status. This is my stamp. And I think the Weeknd we got on After Hours was I'm getting better as I go. Kind of that feel. So I definitely hear what you're saying on some of the songs. Just kind of drag out. It's literally just piano keys, a beat, and some background vocals for no reason. Right. But at the end of the day, I thought After Hours as a project as a whole, a little more all over the place versus Kissland thoroughly. I mean, like we just talked about transitions and theme the whole way through. I see what you're saying from like Adaptation into Love in the Sky into Belong in the World. Like, so we get rid of Live For.
I'm not gonna hold you. All those songs like sound like one big song.
They really are actually. And he did not shy away from his love for transitions, and I think I really am a big transition person. Versus in After Hours, certain songs did have transitions, but it wasn't like he was out here gliding through the project. That was never a thing. Right. So that's definitely how I feel about it. But I can't argue with the production. The production is clear. You don't get.
I mean, he's using better producers.
Yeah,
you know, it's like overall, just he has fucking Tame Impala on here.
You're not going.
You know, like he. It's like production wise, yes, no question.
It's a matter of where he was.
And I'm not saying you're wrong. Like I don't think neither one of them are wrong because they're both amazing projects.
If you motherfucking listen to this and you got an actual thing to say,
listen to
comment.
Both. Listen to both.
I was gonna say
if you don't listen to The Weeknd, you know what I'm saying, never giving them a chance.
You should.
I'd say try Kissland first.
Ooh, good recommendation.
And then go to After Hours and just see kind of the evolution.
They're gonna be so confused when like Starboy Weekend peeks in. Well, what the fuck did I miss?
Controversial opinion. I think Star Wars is his worst album.
I'd say this because Beauty Behind the Madness has some of his best songs. Period. So by default, it kind of falls into that.
I can never rate Beauty Behind the Madness like super low, even though it does have
It's
some
his,
like
it's his
it
pop.
does have some.
It's his pop album, but at the end of the day, some of his best works on it, and that will always put Starboy at bottom. But I did enjoy the Starboy's phase. I really did.
I like the song Starboy. I thought we were getting something like amazing.
Secrets is one of my favorite Weeknd songs, but it's not.
No, there's another one on there. What's that show?
Stargirl Interlude's great.
That's right.
Come on, a lot of
the
the big. Oh, that all right. Then you were not a fan of that.
Was it? It's like
Die for You.
Die for You. That's my shit. I love that song.
Like I said, it's not like it's a bad project. It just fails in comparison.
You're not
gonna
find a bad Weeknd project.
That's true. We are here sitting here arguing.
You're gonna find some that are
projects.
worse than others. But yeah, if y'all haven't peeped both of them,
if you've heard both projects, leave a comment on what you think is better.
For sure.
And then if someone says something you don't agree with, flame their ass. Ratio they. I'm sorry, I'm promoting violence. Let me stop.
God, calm down.
But I think that was a good segment of 1v1. You feel me? I hope to bring this back. Oh God, that's not that.
Hey, we're gonna find it. Hey, we're gonna find something. Hey, we're gonna find a real.
We're gonna find something for that.
We're gonna find something
one day. Yeah.
Some rapper said something 1v1 or something like that.
I have a song that might work.
We'll find it.